Get your spooky season figures at Big Bad Toy Store at link in the description. Dragon Ball, Pokemon, Kaiju, and more. It's Steven's Toy Reviews. Hello, collectors. Steven here, and today we're officially going to go ahead and kick off spooky season here with something I've been looking forward to. I know some folks, not necessarily so much because it's not the OG, so it's not good. Whatever. It is the Creepshow figure, the Creep. This is from Shudder's recent revival of the series, and we got season 2 coming next year, thanks to everything that's happening with particular pandemic in the world. Anyway, so this is going to be the new updated version of the Creep from Shudder's original series. We have season 2 confirmed and a Halloween special for later in October, so that's pretty cool. You're probably going to want to check it out. And the fact that NECA has the license specifically for this version of the Creep, unfortunately, from what I understand, they weren't able to get the OG version because of licensing. This does open up the doors for a couple of other figures that would be possible. Like we have Bob as a possibility, the suitcase. We can do generic werewolves, Champ, whole bunch of cool stuff. So those of you who don't necessarily like this Creep, yeah, I get it. Kind of looks a little different, but hey, there are plenty of other cool things that they could do. So, interestingly enough, this is not an ultimate figure, but it is a boxed figure, not blister. Yay. So, let's go ahead and take a look at this one. Here we have a nice shot of the front of the box where we see pretty much everything we're going to be getting here. We have a nice shot of the Creep, we have a skull, an alternate hand, and a lantern. And since this is an unboxing, it's not a full review, we're not going to go into super depth here. Continuing on the back of the box, we have a quick breakdown of all of the accessories this figure comes with, and we have a nice little blurb. Welcome, boils and ghouls, as the purveyor all that is gruesome and grotesque. We'll go ahead and pause that if you want, so that way you can read all in that nice little yellow sticky note that's there. I know it's a comic pop-out, but it looks like a sticky note. Anyway, the sides of the box, we just have a nice promo shot there of the Creep figure. It says Creepshow, says the Creep, okay. Top of the box, pretty much the same thing. On the bottom of the box, we have our credits. So there we go. All nice and good and viewable, so this way you make sure you have good quality control. Now we're going to go ahead and sync up the audio, and we're going to go ahead and open up the Creep. So the Creep just has a little bit of what I like to call a sticky circle up here that I like to cut. I need to sharpen this knife. It's been a while since I've sharpened this. Oh, rip the box. Usually this trick kind of works. You can just put a knife in there and open it up that way. But it was already bent, so it doesn't matter. All right, so we have some trees there in the background. Not that that's a part of the actual figure in and of itself. But here is everything. Hidden off to the side is a Creepshow comic book, upside down on mine. But we're going to go ahead and leave that in the packaging for right now. I know folks don't like it when I do this, but quite frankly, it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and snip those. I wish NECA would stop doing this with figures. Now, despite the fact that this has some robes on it, it's not a cloth figure. Did I snipped this? Come on. I must have snipped it well enough. Don't want you having any kids. Despite the fact that this does have the cloth goods, it is in fact not a retro cloth design, and it looks like grandma. So one of the things that I want to zoom in here on real quick, despite the fact this isn't a review, is definitely going to be the face, the head of this dude. So it looks very much so different than the prototype, and not in the way that the final product may differ from the prototype. The prototype looked very dark in the face. A lot of the details were kind of sunken in, and then on the final figure, the actual paint job, it's very bright and it's very heavy-handed in the dry brushing. That's about all I'm going to say in regards to a review. I'm not too fond of that when looking at it side by side with the prototype, but still, I think it looks pretty good. So one of the issues that I've been having with some NECA figures lately is thankfully no breakages, which is always good. But I have had the absolute need to get some hot water going on to prevent breakages. And I have a feeling we're going to need the same here, because I just felt a little bit of a snap. So I'm assuming that that's a fault of the paint. So anyway, I cannot really do a rundown of the articulation just because the cloth is in the way, and I do have to loosen up some joints. So I'm going to figure out how to do this. I'm going to see if maybe his robe can just come off. That would be pretty cool. But we do have an alternate hand in there. We have a comic book. This is all pretty fun. I like the creep. I think this is a nice addition. The way that I see it is, if you do like this, congratulations. It's good. You know, hey, we got a creep figure. Awesome. If you don't like it, but you like Creepshow and you want to support it, 1, Stephen King, 2, if you do happen to get this, then it shows that there's demand for the property. We can maybe look at accessory sets coming up. Hopefully we can do that. Maybe they can pursue the license for Tales from the Crypt. The OG Creep, maybe we could do that. So the way that I look at it is, if you don't necessarily like this and you're thinking about getting it, maybe get this, so this way it can open up the doors for other things. Okay? Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and get the end going here in just a minute, but I just want to show this off. I'm going to be making a video about my plans for Halloween, which will go up for Patreon soon. Okay? All right. So here are my final thoughts on this based off of just the unboxing. I'm a little bit disappointed in how the head turned out. I do think that they maybe could have done things a little bit better based on the prototype, and I am going to have to figure out a way to give this the heat treatment so this way I don't break anything. But otherwise, I'm going to have some fun with this all Halloween spooky season long. Okay? Okay. Now, on that note, we're going to go ahead and end the video here. So thank you so much to the patrons who have helped out for the month of September. Everybody is here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you're interested in being on the list, hit up the link in the description. And now here's the end card, which I did manage to get end cards working again. I guess there was something that YouTube happened to break when I was importing stuff from older videos, just the end card. So hey, now we got it fixed up. But anyway, spooky season is upon us. Changing up the style guide here just a little bit, so this way we can reflect that, and we're gonna get going. All right, thank you so much, and I will catch you in the next video.